Hello everybody, Phantom Darkness 135 here with the Scarlet Room Episode 2, also suggested by Illidan23. This one was a doozy. Sorry, my mouth is still numb from surgery in case you haven't noticed lately, but this one was so hard. Oh my gosh, it made my head hurt. But it was really good, and I'm going to show you guys how to get through it with the least amount of headache and pain. So here we go. I only remember that I opened the door. Okay, so this is from the last episode. Very well done, just really annoying to figure out all the puzzles. So after the previous one, he apparently went to a club, got the strongest drink, and went with two hookers. And these all have one thing in common. Scarlet. 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 Weird noise. Scarlet. Oh! My headphones were up very loudly. Okay, so we closed that and we're going to get started here. Keep in mind that all the codes that we're going to see are going to be different for every player, but the methods will be the same. So we're in a completely different room. Everything's red. There's a body lying on the bed. Actually, there's a really weird thing lying on the bed. So we'll turn our attention to that in a second, but first we want to look at this painting over here. Got a lot of numbers on it, and like I said, these are random every time. The ones that we want are down here in the tree roots, and you might notice that this looks like the thing on the bed. If you didn't, you'll notice in a second. So take the square roots of these four numbers, 36, 4, 25, 49, so that's 6, 2, 5, and 7, and 65 and 7, that's right. So over here, look at the 6, that's a dark blue, 2 is a red, 5 is a green, 7 is light blue. So we have, oops, hey, go back. Blue, red, dark green, or green and light blue. So blue, I'm going to assume that's red, green, and light blue. If you do mess this up, it'll reset. Keep that in mind. And then you touch its hand. And this is actually the right thing to do. So weird. Sorry. Oh, never mind, you can't see that. Weird. Alright, so we wake up and we're in the exact same room, only it's different. Oh, he actually says that. And so, we still have the painting here, but the roots are gone. You can't see it quite yet. What you gotta do is look at this clock and click one of those buttons and it will fall and reveal a lens that we'll use. The lens of truth, if you will. We'll be using that quite a lot. The next thing you want to do is take this oxygen mask from down there. And anything else, we'll check out the table first. This says that the hexagon thing equals 1, and that, well, we just showed you that. The lens is behind the clock. Don't worry about that, we'll get back to it later. Right now we want to focus on the painting. Now the roots are gone, but we have different numbers, and I'm going to write or type them in real fast. So we have 137, 101, skip the clouds, 137, 101, 67. So, sorry, I have my notebook here. 137, 101, and 67, was that it? 137, 101, 67, and then skip the clouds, 97, 53, 61. 97, 63, and 51. And also, you can probably barely see the whole document because my camera window is so small, but I have lined them up in rows of columns of 11 into the prime numbers, and how that fits into everything. Whoa! Forgot about that. Also, if you press tab, that little face jumps up for some reason. If you zoom into the gauges over here, you'll notice that this grid down here, you can probably barely see them, but they have numbers, the prime numbers on them. And if you step back and look on here, it says 2 equals 1, 3 equals 2, meaning that the position of the first one is actually 2. So I made up a little chart of my own that mocks the grid. So we have 137, which is right over here. So it's the 11th one in the 3rd row. So right there. Next we have 101, which is the 4th one in the 3rd row. Again, these will be different for every player. 67 will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th one in the 2nd row. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 97 will be 3rd one in the 3rd row. Then 63 will be the... It's not on there. Oh, 63 is not prime. What you talking about, Willis? Did I write down one that was in the... 53, sorry, 53. 53 is on there, and it is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one in the 2nd row. And then we should have one more. 51, which is not 51. What the heck was I doing? Did I get them backwards? Yeah, I'm dyslexic. 61. 61 will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th in the 2nd row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll put our first gauge up. So, the clouds are a much different and much more complicated story. And also, once you solve that, the numbers will disappear. So our first cloud is 17. Actually, let me just look at all of them. 17, 71, and 13. 17, 71, and 13. And what we have to do with these, let me erase the old numbers, is look at where their positions are. So 17 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th. So we'll write that down, 7th. 71 will be the, let's see here, if this is the 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19th. 19. 13 will be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6. And what we do with those is go over to the window, and you'll see a very weird pattern, a totally different pattern. But hover it over the cloud and then let go of your mouse, and you'll see 2 buttons here. And let's see, what was our first one? We want to make the number of things here. Every time you click one of these, some of these dots show up. So we want to make it, sorry, I have terrible memory right now, 7. So that's way too many than 7. So click on this until those disappear. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So that one's good. Go to the next cloud. That one was the 71, which is number 19. So you want to get 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably 11, 12, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Right? Right. 18, 19. Sorry. Wrong. So, step back. And the next one is just 6. So, we'll probably just do 1. No, wrong one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's step back and see if we got that right. And we did not. So, what did I screw up here? Let me make sure that I actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's because I screwed up the numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 71 should have 20 on it actually. So we need to erase all this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yay, we got it right. Man, we're already at 10 minutes long. So this little ball is going to help us out again and give us a wrench that comes out of nowhere. So we'll take that proudly and we'll use it to get this guy off of here. Now, there's something I am... The paper will appear under the door now, and you want to slip it right back under. And we'll go ahead and do this. Put the wrench, use it a few times on this guy, and he'll fall down eventually, I promise. There he goes. And on him, he'll land over here. There's a code that's also different. I could barely read that myself. 2896. It's going to be 4 numbers long every time. 2896. 2896. That'll fill our next gauge. Excellent. You're doing great, everybody. We're doing real great. Next thing you want to do is put this on this tank. Put the oxygen mask on it and use the wrench. And then connect this to this little yellow thing down here. Flick the switch. Oh, no, don't do that. Flick this switch up here, turn the knob. That'll fill the last gauge. Next, you can flick that switch, which will reveal another series of hexagons, which will lead us over here. By the way, you recognize these from the first episode. You can stick them back under. Actually, it does it automatically. Next, you click on the painting, and this is the code from the last game. So if you remember, it was the circle, the downright triangle, the square, the X, and the upright diamond, or triangle, sorry. And then, what did I... Ah, there we go. Use the lens after that. Get the key. However, that happens, of course. And our character says some very odd symbols. So, I believe if we wait around or switch screens and come back, that they'll send the dolls back to us at some point. Oh, maybe we have to... No? We're supposed to get the dolls back soon. I don't think we have to do anything else. Yep, there they are. So, we have to do the reverse of the last game. We have to actually put the key under and put it in the dolls. Sorry, I get my mouse out of there. Nice. So, yeah, my theory, well, I'll save my theory for the very end. So now we're back in this room. And our character finally decides to do the thing I was thinking about doing from the very beginning of this series. And then watch this. It's pretty gruesome. So anyway, my theory was it'd be really weird if they did this. I don't even understand the ending there, but what if he handed the key back to his other self in the other room? Anyway, I don't know, that's just my theory. But there you go, a video narrated walkthrough of the Scarlet Room 2. Illidan23, thank you so much for the suggestions. I love doing this. It was a great challenge, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I am Phantom Darkness 135, and I'll see you guys next time.